this because snakes do not have any muscles that allow them to back up. So a snake can't go into a hole unless it can go in, turn around, and come back out, because they can't back out. So they're real cautious to what they go into. Rattlers would never go into a little hole like that. Maybe a little garter snake, something like that. Now, if you see a hole in the ground about the size of a quarter that goes straight down in the ground, that's a tarantula. But right now, tarantulas, they are still in the ground. They like to nest underneath the creosote shrub. And at this time of year, they cover the top of that hole with silk, and they're hard to spot because it gets dirt, everything all over the top, and you really wouldn't, tough to spot. Come out here in the fall, that's mating season. The tarantulas are, if you're out here at night in the fall, they're crawling everywhere. And then they're about the size of the palm of your hand. But we'll start seeing them when it starts getting hot and at nighttime. So that's when they're neat to see. Now, of all the things we have here in the Sonoran Desert, the one thing that we always talk about first and try and keep everybody away from is this cactus right here. And this is what they call the teddy bear cholla. Now, we came through that elfin forest that I told you about, the hanging fruit or chain fruit cactus. That cactus right over there is a hanging fruit or chain fruit cactus. The one where we came through the forest. This is the teddy bear cholla. This is the other species that dies from the ground up. That's why it's black on the bottom. These two are closely related. But this one here is way more dangerous than that plant over there. This is the worst thing we have out here. And the reason it is because all the needles on this particular cactus are microscopically barbed from one end to the other. And they are moisture sensitive. If you get one of these into your muscle, these needles keep going into your body until you either pull them out or they hit the bone, one or the other. And when you pull them out, they are extremely painful because they are barbed from one end to the other. So this is the plant that you want to stay away from. I mean, there's a lot of little pads laying on the ground, so as you're moving around, you don't want to step on that stuff. That's what you want to be cautious about. And to give you an idea how nasty this pad is, one of these pads might attach to a rodent or a rabbit, a small animal. And once the animal gets this in their fur, they cannot shake it loose. And because the needles are moisture sensitive, they're going in deeper and deeper, and eventually these needles hit a vital organ and it kills the animal. And wherever that animal dies, the pad of this cactus takes root right in the moisture of the animal. That starts a new colony. So as we move around, you want to avoid this plant. I'll give you an idea how these things grab a hold. I'm going to stick just the tip of this thing, just let it touch the top of my hand, and you'll be able to see what it does once it grabs hold. That there's not a good one right here.
Wow.
See, those things do not leave go. And if you get one of these things into your muscle, they keep going in deeper and deeper. And it's just harder and harder to pull out.
Don't
So,
let that in there.
you don't want to get one of these caught on you. They are nasty. This is what they call the teddy bear cholla, the common name. A lot of people that live in Phoenix will plant these underneath windows, underneath areas they don't want people climbing in and out of. They use it for security. But if you have pets, you have small kids, you can't have these in your yard. They're just too dangerous. But